Okay, everyone, how you doing today? Celso Garcia, now I can say former bus operator in MTA New York City Transit. I got to talk about a few things that I haven't got a chance to talk to or talk about, right? I want to say that the reason why you see that they're always looking for bus operators, they're always looking for MTA workers across the board. Have you ever noticed the advertisements? They're spending so much money trying to get new people in the door and trying to get the people out there out, right? That's the thing that they told me. Once you make the top pay and you're making more money, they usually try to scrutinize you a lot more than anyone else. Once you start to see how things flow and how things work, they don't like that, right? So you have two choices, right, on the job. You could either do whatever everyone else is doing, not cause no rifts, not argue with the union, not argue with management, try to lay low, try to stay out of trouble, or you can call out the things that they're doing that are wrong, that they're doing that are not 100% what should be happening, right? Those are the two choices you have. So you have a choice to do the right thing or do the wrong thing. The consequences of doing the right thing and standing up for yourself and standing up for others is that you become to be scrutinized. They start to watch everything you do, every second that you have. And the thing is that the union has given them the tools to be able to get rid of bus operators easily, right? The whole process, step 1, step 2, hearings, arbitration, are all against the worker. But, however, this is what I understand, that everything is not equal, right? If you're at the good graces of the union and management, nothing will happen to you. You'll be favored. You can have an accident or something can happen to you and it'll be swept under the rug because you made those relations with the right people, right? So now all of a sudden you cannot do no wrong. They'll find a way to make it work that any G2s, which are reports that you write against somebody, or any incidents would disappear and wouldn't even make it to the discipline stage, right? They already know. Management already knows. The union already knows that if it's a person that helps them and is down with them, that it's going to disappear. It's not even going to make it to a discipline stage, right? But if it's a person that they don't like and that doesn't do what they want, they will apply full pressure and they will investigate it like they were the CIA or the FBI. They will investigate it to the bottom of the earth to try to get rid of it, right? To try to stop it, right? That's what they do. That's what they do. They try to stop it no matter what. They try to stop it, and they try to stop us from being successful. Even when we appeal, they don't want to take our side, right? They won't lift a finger for us. And this is the unfair part about it all, that we all pay the same amount of union dues. We all pay the same amount of union dues, and it doesn't matter how many years or seniority you have. If you are not liked, you will have problems, right? And I wouldn't listen to the people with 10 years, 20 years on the job. They told me, brother, I know you're trying to do the right thing, but just be quiet. Don't fight with these people. Don't speak out. The moment, the opportunity they have you not following one little protocol, one little spilled milk, they will turn it into a disaster. They will make it seem as if you're the biggest criminal in the world. They'll make it seem as if you have committed the biggest infraction in the world. And guess what? The whole system is stacked against you because you stood up against the system. But in the end of the day, you got to be able to sleep with yourself. And you got to be able to live with yourself as a human being. Maybe my morals are a little bit too high for a lot of people. They're willing to do whatever it takes to be in the good graces of the union administration and the management administration, which I don't know, it seems like to me that they're the same, right? I don't want to call out names, but I could say Donald Yates, Richard Davis, Sean Battaglia. There's a whole bunch of people that are not in the best interest of union members, right? They tell you one thing, then they do other stuff behind the scenes, right? They smile in your face like the devil does, and then they do the opposite behind the scenes when they're in front of management, when they're in front of their friends, right? It's a bad and toxic relationship when they're going out to dinner with management or sitting down and having a conversation as if they're buddies and they're friends and they're not adversaries, right? The union should be the adversary of management. They shouldn't be facilitating and making things better for them. They shouldn't be jumping up at the sight of management and telling you, do whatever they tell you to do. Be careful. Be scared. They could do whatever they want. Come on, where's the resistance? Where's the resistance? And that's why I say, brothers and sisters, don't vote for the people that are there now. Please don't vote for them. Please don't put them back in power because they have become part of the system. They have become corrupted. They are now part of the system. When you go see the boss of the depot, why are you calling him the boss? He's not your boss. The boss is up there. There's only one boss. So why do you have to stoop yourself low and call the person that's in charge of the depot the boss? You understand? And when the union is using that language, oh, the boss wants to see you, you have to question yourself and say, why would they use that language and empower this behavior, empower these thoughts that you're inferior to the people that push the pencils or the people that write the papers or the people that could write you up or the people that could terminate you. You're not less than them. If anything, you're better than them because you work hard for your money and you put your life at risk every day. And it's disgusting that they stand by and say that it's a national emergency, it's a union-wide emergency, that members are being assaulted and members are being attacked. I have to be sharp with my words because the only way they could understand is if I rebuke them and let them know that what they're doing is not right. By looking the other way and allowing members to be attacked and members to be dragged wherever they want to be dragged is not right. For them to allow the system to be manipulated against people is the worst thing that they have done. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you next time. I appreciate you and may God's peace be with you. Thank you, everyone.